I am David Amster-Olszewski, and I am the founder and CEO of SunShare. We just announced a closing of an investment commitment of $30 million from Ember into SunShare. So with this, we can raise considerable amounts of tax equity and debt in addition. So our goal over the next 5 years is to deploy over $500 million of investment into solar energy and storage for that solar energy. So that's a significant amount of growth. Our business model is we own and operate all of our community solar farms. We don't sell them to any third parties. The buck stops with us. If there's a problem with the facilities, people can call us. So it's a little bit different for us than other companies. Community solar was a completely new concept 10 years ago. Colorado was the only state, and there was enough community solar capacity approved for just a couple hundred homes. Now community solar has legislation passed in over 20 states across the country. Point of community solar is we can't build these projects unless customers subscribe to them. So each customer that subscribes to one of our projects is leading to more renewable energy getting built and put on the grid in their communities. And they're seeing the benefits of that on their utility bills. So I want to thank our customers for having the faith in us as a small business over the last decade. I started this business on a thermarest, living in an apartment with no furniture, and my office was a pillow on the floor. And our customers believed in us in those early days, and they've stuck with us and continue to subscribe over the last 10 years. So I'm incredibly grateful for their belief in our people and in our mission. I think right now we have an administration that is singing the praises of renewable energy. President Biden was just out here in Denver at the National Renewable Energy Lab, is speaking about his plans to have 40% of the country's electricity come from solar energy over the next 14 years. I mean, that's a significant expansion in renewable energy policy, and it's not, people used to call this alternative energy. It's that name is dropped away a long time ago because it's no longer alternative. It's mainstream, and it's going to become even more mainstream over the coming years. So even though we're not seeing policies out of Congress right now that are supporting renewable energy, just the anticipation of those policies, the talk tracks that political leaders are using, are causing an influx of capital resources, job training, and interest across this country to flow into the renewable energy space, which is really going to fuel growth over the next 10 years. Right now, the only thing slowing down this industry are regulatory barriers, in my view. It's not economics. It's not the capacity of this industry to grow or to attract capital. That's already there. What we need to be doing now is moving barriers to growth. I think, with raising $30 million in equity comes responsibility. Responsibility to your investors as well as to your customers and the team that you are continuing to build. So I think I feel a sense of responsibility to make an impact with that capital over the next decade.